Your brain is the signal that puts it out, says, hey, I'm looking for this frequency. And your heart, the emotions that you feel, is what pulls it towards you.
Faithful, 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 faithful.
Oh, so you want to manifest your dream self? You think you have what it takes to be your ultimate self? Well, first things first, you can't be that person until you let go of your old self, until you forget your old self, until you're ready to let go of your old self and watch it wither away, until you're so aware of who you don't want to be that you have no choice but to be who you want to be. So before we learn how to manifest our dream selves, there's some things we need to understand about the brain. When we think about our problems or when we think about anything, our thoughts create a emotion. And emotions are simply chemicals, a chemical reaction. Now, certain thoughts create certain emotions, which means certain thoughts create certain chemical reactions. When we think about our problems, we create a chemical reaction that makes us feel sad or unhappy or scared or pain. And now our body becomes so used to these chemicals. It's almost like we are becoming addicted almost to these chemicals because we are feeding it so much so often. Now, if we were to think of thoughts that bring happiness or the chemical reaction of happiness, love and bliss and peace and harmony and abundance and feeling whole, that creates a whole different chemical reaction within your body that can actually heal and change your DNA and literally make you now addicted to a beautiful chemical reaction that uplifts you. So let's understand that first. So now that we understand that thoughts create emotions and emotions are chemical reactions in our body, we need to understand one more thing. We need to understand that our brain cannot tell the difference between what we imagine versus what we experience in real life. It is the same thing to our brain. So imagine you're cruising down the highway in a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, whatever. You feel good. You're imagining it. You feel the wind on your face. You just, you got your music blasting. My brain literally thinks I'm doing that right now. But in reality, I'm sitting right here. So when you think about your problems, your brain thinks that's happening right now. And you have the chemical reactions in your body as if you are late on your rent, as if you have a really bad sickness, as if you are in a breakup, in a divorce. Your body thinks of your memories as if it's real life. Your brain, your old self, is nothing but the record of the past. So why don't we change that? Why don't we use our brain's operating system to our advantage? Why are we so addicted to feeling the feelings of fear and pain and unhappiness and sadness by constantly thinking about what is wrong? Why do we torture ourselves like that? We crave them. We become so conditioned and used to feeling this way that the first thing you do when you wake up is think about your problems because you need to feel that feeling of fuck. Like, damn, you know? So your new self needs to change its routines. It needs to change those memories. It needs to change the circuits in the brain that's so used to firing. We need to cut them loose. We need to make it weak and strengthen the circuits and the memories that make us feel healed and whole and amazing. Everything I am speaking on is scientifically proven. It is facts. This is actually how our brain works. So let's talk about our old self again. Our old self has no free will. It is a victim to the programming that you have put onto yourself. When you do something so much, those circuits in the brain that are so used to firing are going to become ingrained into your subconscious mind. So we have to change the part of our subconscious mind that we have programmed to be a certain way. That is our old self. It will be difficult. Let me tell you that, because when we are so used to doing something, our body will crave those emotions, those chemical reactions. Oh, why am I not angry right now? I need to be angry. Why am I not sad right now? Why, your body is going to try and fight against you. But this is a good thing, because we are taking our power back. We are taking our will, our free will back. So we all know the law of attraction. What you think and feel is your frequency. And whatever your frequency is what you attract. If you are creating chemical reactions of low vibrational feelings like fear, anger, sadness, pain, those feelings are going to create a magnetic field around you that can stretch 3 meters wide that will attract all those similar frequencies. And if we have thoughts of being rich, being happy, being healthy, those will create certain chemical reactions or emotions that will create a completely different magnetic aura around you that will create and attract new frequencies, new higher vibrational frequencies that match what you are. So when you think about it, your thoughts are the signal to the thing you are trying to call in. And your heart, the emotions, is what's bringing and attracting. That is the magnet. So again, your brain is the signal that puts it out, says, hey, I'm looking for this frequency. And your heart, the emotions that you feel, is what pulls it towards you. That's what creates your magnetic aura. So your heart and your mind are the key to manifesting your dream self. Our old self is constantly anticipating the worst case scenario based on our past, based on our memories, based on what we think might happen because we may have experienced it once or twice. But your old self is blocking off a million gazillion other possibilities. And because we're thinking of the same worst case scenario, guess what you're attracting? You're attracting the worst case scenario or something similar to frequency in that. Our old self is stuck in the past. It's stuck in the known. Our new self, our dream self, is fully present, is aware of all the possibilities that it can tap into, and chooses consciously what to feel and what to think and what to call in. Now, this is where meditation comes into play. Meditation will be one of your most powerful tools on your manifestation journey, along with your thoughts and your feelings. So how do we use meditation to manifest your dream self? It will come in stages. First, meditations will be simply a way to disconnect from your outer world, your environment. It's gonna be about becoming aware of each and every thought, becoming aware of when your body craves those negative emotions that it's so used to, that it's programmed into feeling. Then, once you become aware of those things, you can start bringing it back to the present moment, bringing your mind to silence, and consciously choosing what you do want to think, the things that you want to manifest. You're in meditation and you're thinking about how you don't have enough money to pay for groceries, to pay your bills. What do? Step out of your mind, step out of the analytical mind. I'm over here, we don't have to think about those problems. That's in the past, that's a memory. Now I'm gonna think about me being wealthy, me being abundant, me having so much money in my bank account, I don't even have to worry about financial problems. That is what I'm replacing those feelings with. And I'm making sure I feel those emotions. That's the only way to call it in. So that's the first stage. Now, once you become so used to feeling these elevated emotions, you could just sit and feel those elevated emotions. Imagine vividly. Think of as much as you can in detail. That is how you change your old self into your new self. And you have to do it over and over and over and over and over again. The same way we manifested our old self through the constant conditioning of doing it over and over again for over years, we need to condition our new self to our new thoughts and the things we do want just as intensely. And sooner or later, those circuits will become now your new programming. It will become what you are now attracting. You might just become so used to feeling so much love in your heart and feeling so wealthy that you might just become a loving, happy, wealthy person. It's really that simple. In order to manifest, we need to understand the laws of the universe. And now we align ourselves with the laws of the universe and help it help us. It's really that simple. What are you waiting for? Stop thinking about the past. Stop thinking about those memories and open yourself up to the amount of possibilities. You can have any thought you want. Invent the craziest dreams, the craziest elevated feelings, and call that and make that your life. It's that simple. It's that simple. And be patient with yourself because your body will try to fight back, but it's worth it because we're taking our power back from any conditioning, anything from our past that has taken our valuable time and energy. We're taking all that power back and putting it towards our dream self. Anything you want, abundance, love, literally anything you can think of. The world is yours. And I'm so excited to see what else I have left to manifest, what else the universe has in store for me, and what I will match in frequency. And I believe that I have so much waiting for me, and I believe you have so much waiting for you too. So go get started, be motivated, dream your biggest dreams and make them your reality. You deserve it. You deserve it. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you learned something new, and I hope your life starts to change after this video. And yeah, peace.